Hey, hey, hey! Today is the 8th of May, and it is fun drawing time again. I guess I'll start singing, huh? All right. Well, let's see here what we're going to end up with here. The star's got a little Yuki on the top there. Let's just do our little scribble. Well, now, okay. See, I see a nose here. All right. I see a nose, I see eyes. There we go. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Well, let's see. The last sketches I did, as I recall, were we didn't I didn't do any color in them. So I have a feeling that these will also be without color. Probably be more like sketches. Hmm. Interesting. So this guy's got. Hmm. Hmm. It's interesting. Let's see. What? Okay. Hmm. I'll take some lines away. Sometimes, sometimes you need to take away lines. Sometimes. Yep. Now I got my pen, interestingly enough, and I didn't really notice this until just now, but I have my pen setting on a soft pen or soft line, which would be kind of like I guess probably like an airbrush line. Yeah, probably. So if you're working on your computer and you want to know like what kind of why this line is looking the way it looks, then I'd say, well, it's primarily because this is a kind of an airbrushy kind of line. And you can kind of tell, well, if I got in real close, you could probably, let's see when I do that so you can see. Yeah, if you can see this line here, see it's got kind of an airbrushy sort of, because it's a soft pen line. So that just makes it come out, well, it just makes it come out softer. Well, that's what it does. Of course, now, see, I do that, I kind of mess myself up, so now I gotta take this out and put it back in again. That is the one thing I have to say about digital stuff is that unlike if you put a pencil line down, um, when you put a pencil line down, if you make a little change on it, like you can rub it down, say with a kneaded eraser or something, and you still kind of keep the integrity of the pencil line. But in a digital, you're pretty much completely eliminating something that you've drawn, and you kind of would almost have to redo it. Plus, you don't have that. You don't have the what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have the aesthetic of the real media itself. What digital does is it replicates the look of something, but it doesn't give you the tactility of it. If I'm drawing with a pencil, um, the lead, even the smell of lead, has an effect on you as an artist. As like watercolor, the feel of the water or how you put it on the page, it has an effect on you as an artist. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. And you don't get that with the digital format, because with the digital format, it's, well, it's pixels, and there's no aesthetic to pixels. There's no odor to pixels. There's no tactility to pixels. It's ones and zeros, I guess. So, and I'm not complaining about that, because like I said, there's a tremendous advantage to working digitally. There's things that I've discovered as an older man and an artist and a retired artist that I can do with the digital format that I could not possibly do if I were just working in pencil. But because I come from the world of working, with the pencils and charcoals and all that stuff, I know what that's going to give me. I know the limitations of it, but I also know the benefits of it too. And while I'm, like I said, I'm not complaining about the digital from the standpoint of like, oh well, I wish digital. Well, digital is something different. I've accepted the fact that digital isn't what real media is, but the fact that it can imitate. Looks like he's going to take a leak or something. He's looking down. Oh gosh, I just need to give that some context. It does, doesn't it? It looks like he's looking down like he's going to take a leak. He put some. Oh gee, I can't believe I'm actually saying that on the air. Oh my goodness. He's got a hairy chest. He's at the urinal. I think I may just leave this the way it is. Oh gosh. Oh well. He's well. Then I guess we need to draw draw the bathroom where he is. Oh my goodness, should I do that? That's so funny. Let's see if I go backwards here. Well, we don't want to drop down any further than that, now, do we? Oh my goodness. Should I? Should I? Do I dare? Oh boy, this is just like me. Okay, well then, if I'm gonna do that, then oh, I can't resist. It's like sometimes you just as an artist, I don't know. I've found this to be true. There's just times when you just need to do what's in your gut, even if it's maybe not, maybe it's a little off color. Yes, this is why we like artists that do really cool stuff. Sometimes it's really racy kind of things they're doing, but it just rings true, Because there's a part of you that you just kind of, let's see, what would that be? A case I guess you'd have to have the can't remember. Let's see. Well, I guess let's see. You have to have the handle. There's the handle. The urinal handle. I guess this is maybe more like a. Is this what they're like in other countries? Let's see. Oh man. Oh boy, I'm such a bad boy. Bad boy. You shouldn't be drawing things like that. Well, maybe not. And then again, yeah, this is a urinal, no question. I can't read. Oh gosh, this is fun. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, we like Mobius, right? Mobius was always drawing, racy stuff. Gosh, I love Mobius. I think, man, that guy. Or I can't think of the guy's first name. Bilal. I think I'm saying that right. I believe he's in the. He's French, I believe. I think he's a French artist. I think so. Bilal. I have some of his books too. Anyway, great artist, fantastic artist. He's similar to Mobius. Boy, you talk about somebody drawing racy stuff. That guy drew. Or Milo Manaro. I don't know if you know who Milo Manaro is. But Milo Manara draws these really sexy, it's almost pornographic, really, chicks. Well, they're not almost pornographic. Some of them are pornographic. Um, but man, they're just beautiful drawings. I mean, golly, you certainly can't say that the guy isn't a great artist. You know, he's clearly an extremely talented artist, and I got a bunch of his stuff too. So I think you know what it is. Being an artist myself, I think what it is it's the what's the word? It's the enjoyment of the human experience. I think it's the what is it? It's the desire to express and contribute. You've got something you want to say, and you know you don't back off. You just put it down. You just say it like, oh, this is how I feel. Boom, you know, and you just put it there. Let's see here. I'll use a line tool. What should I do? Well, let's see. I guess I could go. I just want to show he's maybe in a bathroom. Let's see if we did that. You know what I should do, actually? Let's see. Hang on a second. Dink, dink. What if I put that on a separate layer? Yeah, I could put... Oh, that's a good idea. So I could put it like... Let's see. So if I go like this... Right? I'll just draw right through his head here. But that's because this is on a separate layer. So if I do this... Right? And then I do, I want to do like that. Alright, do that. I can't recall in a bathroom if that's what you're seeing. So then maybe back in the back here, you know, and then we'll have a door. Back here, maybe something like that, maybe, and then we'll have there's a doorknob right there. Okay, so then, all right, yeah, so then I'll take some white here, maybe like an off-white color, right, and then I'll come in here, or let's see, wait a minute, hold up. And let's take a pure white, and we'll come in here, and we'll block out all of the stuff that's shown through by putting white behind. That way it blocks out all of the... Oh, wait a minute. Wrong. I was in the wrong layer. Okay, let me get back into... Oh, boy. I was in the wrong layer. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so then that blocks the line that was going through his head. So I'm not trying to get rid of the lines that go through his head there. There we go. There you go. Oh, gosh. Well, what am I going to say? What can I say? Yeah, well. I don't feel too bad about that. I guess I shouldn't I? Well, I don't. Anyways, from a doodle, look and see how I started with a doodle there, and then I ended up with this. You know, what I want to get across here is that when you're drawing and you're creating, you want to fish around in what's in your head. But this is where you have to develop yourself as an artist so that you can fish in your head and then pull things out. That's when you have, I think, in my opinion, you have the most fun. Because if everything that you draw and create is something that you're taking from something that exists already, because I know a lot of you like to trace and like I said, I don't mean to shoot you down on that, But when you can pull stuff out of your head or you can invent stuff and it surprises even you, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. And the way you get there is you develop your drawing skills and you go to life drawing and you draw from life and you just study stuff and you get things in here, see, and in your ability to create. Then you can sit down and just make up something. And it's just a blast, man. It's a blast. It's great. So anyways, there you go. All right, well, so that's what I wanted to do today. That's my drawing for today. So let's see, where is, all right. Okay, so hey, have a great day. What's left of it. I will see you tomorrow, and don't forget, Jesus is Lord, and we all need him. Okay, get your ticket. You don't want to leave the earth without it. See you tomorrow.